Hey, hello there, my beautiful friends. Today we're going to be doing a Worldbox playthrough, but with the Elder Scrolls races. With this gracious new update from the developer, we're going to be able to create races that closely resemble those from the Elder Scrolls games. Also, another thing, since the new update added walls, we could actually build Imperial City. First, we'll do Cyrodiil, which will be the Imperials, which takes place in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so for the Imperials, we'll have ambitious, greedy, and honest. Can't change that. That's just what happens when you modify any creature. Their subspecies editor, I didn't really do too much. I'm just gonna leave it blank for right now. I'm just gonna leave it base. Next, we'll do Skyrim, which is the 5th game in the series, and we'll do Nords here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, with Nords, we got strong, freeze-proof, and dash, so they could get in combat much easier. It's like a charge. I also gave them cold resistance along with everything else. I'm not trying to dabble too much into the subspecies stuff. Okay, so next we're gonna be doing Dark Elves, which will be in the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so Dark Elves will have Fireproof, Moonchild, and they'll be geniuses. Their subspecies editor, all I did was, give them darker skin. Okay. Now we're gonna do Black Marsh, which doesn't have a game yet, so alligator people. For Argonians. Right around here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for Argonians, I've got Savage, Hard Skin, and Immune. Okay, so next we're gonna do Khajiit, which live in Elsewhere, which also doesn't have a game yet. And for that, we're going to use cat people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For Khajiit, we got Dodge, Fast, and Agile. Okay, next we'll do Wood Elves, which live in Valenwood, which is right here. Okay, so for Wood Elves, I gave them Weightless, Dodge, Soft Skin, Agile, Fast, Backstep, and Eagle-Eyed. Okay, so next we're going to go to Somerset Isles, home of the High Elves. Okay, so for High Elves, I did Genius, Soft Skin, Greedy, Ambitious, Hot-Headed, Heart of the Wizard, and Fragile Elf. Okay, so next we're going to do Hammerfell, which is the home of the Red Guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so for Red Guard, I gave them Tough, Poison Immunity, and Agile. Okay, next we're going to do Breton, which is in High Rock, up here. Okay, so Bretons are kind of boring, so all I did was give them the Heart of the Wizard. Okay, lastly, we have Orcs, which live in Orsinium, which is kind of nudged between Hammerfell and Skyrim here. And a little bit within High Rock, but I think the best place to put them is probably right here. Okay, so for Orcs, what we did is give them Dash, Savage, Block, Bloodlust, Strong, and Tough. And it seems, well, we got everybody set up but the Orcs. The Orcs seem to be struggling to do anything at all. Everybody started off with 10, but they're killing each other before they've done anything at all. Looks like they're already having babies. They haven't built any buildings, though. Kind of looks like the orcs don't want to establish a civilization at all. At this point, they're just wandering. I don't know, not really sure how I can help them. This is pretty lore accurate, actually. Yeah, this is what orcs do. Currently, I'm trying to give them time to develop their civilization, so I have food and age turned off, so something killed them. I also have peaceful monsters. I don't know why someone died. Gotta give them some time before I turn on food and hunger, or food and age. The orcs have become wild animals. They're just traveling everywhere. I think the elves are doing pretty good with population. So currently, we want no diplomacy. We don't want them having wars yet. We want them to have wars when they've got, like, each of them have, like, 100 people. But they don't currently have that much numbers. The orcs, I don't even know what's going on. Oh, we finally have an orc kingdom. This will be it. It only took them, like, you know, 100 years, but they finally have a kingdom. So the cats have, like little play boxes. The Argonians are kind of struggling here to kind of get their population up. Okay, so the orcs have 2 separate kingdoms. Let's see how this plays out. This kind of makes sense, because, I mean, in Skyrim, they're kind of scattered across in different tribes, too. Like, the Empire's struggling a bit here. Oh, they already have a boat. I think this leads to the main ocean, yep. They have boats yet? Surprised the Old Mary Dominion doesn't have boats. I think boats are the biggest advantage for, like, getting territory. And it also allows for them to make fishing boats. So we'll see how that works out in their favor. The Nords are kind of going crazy. Nords are going crazy. The Khajiit are actually going insane. 60, I think they have the highest population out of everybody. Kind of interesting how the orcs kind of scattered all across the land before they settled anywhere. Wonder what, like, drove them to do that. Okay, so Britons have boats. They actually have tier 2, so they can actually transport. They have transport boats now. The Empire has boats, but they're struggling here. It looks like they're having trouble, like, building anything. So Khajiit have the highest population. Interesting. Khajiit are almost to 100. I think we're going to try to wait till everyone reaches 100 before we actually turn on diplomacy. Yeah, the Khajiit seem to be popping off quite a bit here. They already have watchtowers. They've already developed a town hall. I think they have barracks too. They already have mines working. Windmill. They have the boats. The Nords seem to be doing fine. It looks like they like to expand, but they're not really driving up a population that's worth expanding. Yep, see, they just lost all that territory. Kind of the same thing with the Britons. The humans tend to expand rapidly without having the population to back it up. Like the Khajiit clearly are doing fine here. They have 200 in just this small section, while like the Empire has pretty much the same size of their territory with only 12 people. The Old Mary Dominion seems to be doing just fine. They've kind of populated their entire island now. Just a little bit here they could do. The Widows doing pretty great themselves. They had a decent population. They don't have boats. Oh wait, they do have fisher boats, but they don't have a dock too, so they're not going to be able to transport people across the water. Like the High Elves are already doing that. They've already expanded over here to this area. There's no one here currently, though, so I don't know what their plan is for that. Red Guards, again, same thing. Human races tend to overexpand, but not fill up the territories with population. Whereas, like, the Khajiit have the population to hold all this territory. They could probably expand even more so. But it looks like they just want to stay in the Arcane Desert territory. They don't really want to expand too far from the looks of it. Argonians are still struggling to even drive their population up. Dark Elves doing pretty well in their territory too. They're pretty expansive themselves. The Nords are pretty much populating all of Skyrim right now. They'll have to fight with the orcs to get that territory, but they're also taking some from the Bretons here. Surprisingly, the Empire has not really done much to get anywhere here. I'm assuming it's because they have to run around each time to get to like this farm. Like, this is not optimal at all. I don't understand why they would build a farm so far away from there. I guess there's not a lot of space here. Honestly, what I'll do here is probably just remove the tower. Hopefully that'll give them some space to build some stuff here. We'll give them a little bit longer and then we'll turn everything on, so it'll be survival of the fittest after that. Also, make sure you comment down below who do you think will win, or who would you like to win? Or just in general, what's your favorite race of in the Elder Scrolls series? But you know, I was kind of hoping the Empire would pick up, but from the looks of it, it's not going too well for them. They've barely produced any children, so they're not really. I mean, they're not making enough babies. Everyone else is kind of producing and like expanding, but we're getting close to the point here. The Argonians are also slow too. It looks like they scatter. Like I don't know what's going on here, because like look at their king, the Argonians' king, just all the way out here. Just like, what is he doing? You have an entire village here, dude. You're supposed to be, you know, telling them what to do. Whereas, like, the Khajiit are just ever expanding. There's 300 of them. I mean, they've already got all of Elsewhere locked down. Valen Woods still belongs to the Elves, but the High Elves kind of just came over and stole some territory. The High Elves are doing an interesting tactic here where they take territory like very early, like they're just random areas. Like, I don't know why they're taking, like, what are they doing here? They have this lockdown and this lockdown. They have like one, like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. For a campfire? It's interesting. I don't know. It's kind of weird how the AI works in here. Okay, so now they can go to war. They die from starvation and old age. Oh wow. I also have natural disasters on, so like right now there's stormy clouds here. There might actually be a tornado at some point. We'll see what goes on. And I'll see you when something interesting happens. So there's a lot going on right now, so hold up. Wow. So there's 5 wars happening at this moment. So there's the... What do we have here? We have the Red Guards and the Ulmer Dominion are against another Orc Kingdom. The Wood Elves are fighting the Red Guards and the Ulmer Dominion. The Orcs are fighting Orcs. Orcs are fighting Bretons. And so the Nords are allied with the Orcs to take down the Bretons. So, hold up. Oh, wow. They're shooting cannonballs. That's interesting. Look at them go. Naval combat? That's bro, they just hit each other mid-air. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they could block it. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Just a random amount of meteors just... plastered all over the Bretons. They are not getting a break. They're at war with like 2 different alliances. So we can check out the alliances. So the Red Guards and the Ultimary Dominion, Orc, and the Nords. It's interesting. The Bretons have lost a lot of territory. Well, there's just a lot of units as well because of the, Wow. Oh my. Okay, so the Nords... Wow, the Nords completely conquered the Bretons over. Oh, the Bretons have been completely eradicated. Nords kind of took them out. But they did get kind of hammered with the meteors. The Red Guards got completely pushed out of their territory. They're down to 3 people now. They're at war with who? Yeah, they're at war with the Khajiits. Oh, they're fighting right now. Oh, wow. Who is this right now? Who are they fighting? They're fighting trees right now. Where did these living trees come from? The orcs and the Nords are fighting, along with the other orcs backing up the Nords. Red Guards are pretty close to going extinct. So Cyrodiil's split up between 2 clans of orcs and the Khajiit, along with the Empire. It's just 8 people. The 8 people Empire. The Nords are really doing well. Out of all the human races, I think they're doing the best. The Red Guards are doing pretty good. This is their territory. They lost all of this. They were doing fine for a minute. And I have to watch back the footage because I don't remember what happened here. Was it the orcs that took them out? Okay. Oh, is that that must be a spell. Oh my, they're just sending more. What is that? Yeah, so far I think we've seen the last of the Red Guards. The Red Guards I think are out of the fight now. And there's just one guy in the Empire that's just holding this all down. Argonians never left the marsh. They just never left the marsh at all. They just stayed around here. Dark Elves have not really seen any conflict so far, I don't think. So it looks like their plants just came alive and started attacking them. I don't know what causes that. That's insane. Is that spell casting? The crops just came alive and just started attacking them. Okay, so yeah, alright, so cast slowness. So they are casting spells, that's what those are. Yep, see, summon living plants. Wow, that's really cool. That's like a different way for them to fight other people by just using spell casting. And it looks like the Nords have conquered most of Skyrim, but also kind of share some of it with the orcs. And most of High Rock here. Why is everyone's name Meow? What's going on? Still, the Khajiit have managed their population, and like it's always just been higher than everyone else's. What do they have for equipment though? They have Mithril. Wow, they're all named Meow. Every single one of them is named Meow. Every single one of them. What is going on? Why are the elves named Meow? What caused this? Okay, I don't know. Not all of them are. No, yeah, this one's Meow too. What is this? Okay, so it looks like they got living planted again. They just got these crops of wheat just coming in and attacking the Khajiit. What is their stats, too? It's like 315 HP for this little piece of plant. It does 15 to 30 damage. What does just the average Khajiit have? 110? I think it's kind of interesting how the Wood Elves have living plants defending them. Look at this, it's an army of plants. Oh, there goes the Empire. Empire is officially destroyed. Looks like the Argonians are finally done. We got cut out the race by the Khajiit. So right now we're just down to the Nords, the Orcs, Dark Elves, the High Elves, and Wood Elves, and the Khajiit. Okay, so it's not looking good for the Wood Elves. The Khajiit are sending 1, 2, 3, 4 different armies to finish them off. So I don't know how much longer they have in them before they're extinct. Oh wow, he's super fast. Beat it. Oh my gosh, 173 speed. Meow Meow is going nuts right now. Yeah, here comes what looks like to be the end of the Wood Elves. Oh my gosh, these cats are so fast. Oh no, it's a baby. Look at the baby Wood Elves. Oh, it's a oh, he just took him out! Bro left his entire kingdom just to hide at an island. Honestly, it looks like it's going to be a showdown between the Khajiit, Nords, and Dark Elves in the Aldmeri Dominion. So it looks like the Khajiit are challenging the Nord-Orc alliance here. Yeah, so they're sending their forces up, but they're not really getting much done because these choke points, really. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really see the Khajiit losing here. They're pretty equal in population. I mean, it's a pretty even fight between these two. As long as the Dark Elves and the Aldmeri Dominion stay out of this, there's a good... I'm not sure who might win. It's a pretty equal fight here. So the Khajiit finally have reached the 1,000 population marker, so it is the Age of War. We got the Age of Chaos going on, and we're about to make them all go to war. And whoever comes out on top comes out on top. Everyone despises that kingdom. Everyone despises this one, and this one. Let's let the battle begin. Who's going to win? The Dark Elves are currently loading on the Orcs right now. The Orcs are shooting cannons at the Dark Elves. Oh, the Aldmeri Dominion are actually coming to an end. There's only 4-3. Oh man, hold up. Yeah, there's only 3 of the Aldmeri Dominion now. Who's running this attack right now? Yeah, the Khajiit are tearing down the Aldmeri Dominion. Let's see, how many kills does this guy have? Okay, he's only got 8. So when it comes to everybody though, it looks like the Khajiit still have an army of 400, population 1,083, and then the Dark Elves only have 71, 51. Like, this is not good for anyone else. Alrighty, so officially the High Elves have been eradicated. Leaving this to be pretty much a 3-way fight between the Nords, Dark Elves, and Khajiit. The Orcs, honestly, I mean, they don't really count. I mean, they're almost done. I don't see them coming back from 41. Look at him go. This is just one-time speed. Anyways, so something very interesting has happened here. Well, the Dark Elves are on the verge of extinction. A new colony of elves have started here, and I think they're Dark Elves as well. Yeah, they're still Dark Elves. They just split off from their main faction. I have rebellions off. The Khajiit pretty much take this home. I think they just forced a rebellion between the Nords and these guys here. Oh my gosh. So, I just got back, and just a short time, the Khajiit have completely just wiped the Nords off the map. Look at the Khajiit, though. This is regular one-time speed, and they're just rushing around. Like, every single one of them have, like, super speed. What is his speed? They're all caffeinated. Do they have coffee? No wonder why they won. They invented coffee. 303 speed, 233 intelligence. Yeah, quite an impressive play. They're just so insanely fast. Like, nobody has any way to deal with this. Look at this guy. What? Where did he go? Where did he just go? He just went all the way down here. Oh my, they just travel across the map in seconds. I gave them fast to increase their speed by 30%, but that doesn't make them that fast. They invented coffee, and they're just... Look at that, they're all espressoed out. And that's the end of the Dark Elves. Looks like we have our winner. There you go, you guys won. Yeah, celebrate all you want. Bunch of crackheads. Look how fast they are. Alrighty, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Shout out to the real Dagoth Earth for making this wonderfully detailed map of Tamriel. Go ahead and give him an upvote if you would, kindly.